Let's go down the line.
Started with me. I just look out for these long neck.
I said it, I almost spoke my eye out.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
They work, you can hear them.
That's better, that's good. No, I don't really have any.
Okay, Commissioner Rosso?
It's been a busy week. Loretta asked me why I was all dressed up, 'cause I had meetings all day. We started with Florida League of Cities Conference in Orlando, phenomenal resource. I think we all brought back good things for the city. I've already met with some of the staff today and updated them on things that hopefully we can implement into the city. Monday, Forum Club luncheon with Senator Bill Nelson, phenomenal speaker. Very great event. Lynn was there with me, and he even said, you know, it was his first time there, and just great things going on there. Today we had State of the City luncheon. 9 different mayors, our 9 different city managers. Our city manager spoke. Great job. We
Don't look so surprised.
we have some great things coming up that he kind of put out there with the other cities. But it's always great to hear what the other cities are doing and bring it back and implement it into your city. Some things work for them that might work for us, but it's great to hear 9 different city managers talk, and a lot of their issues are the same issues we're going through. And of course, the big ticket items are the same thing all across the board. So it was great to hear what the other cities are actually doing to fix those problems. So thank you.
And a big thing too, I know I've always been talking about the railroad crossings, just we have no updates on that as of right now, but I can tell you by attending that conference, all the municipalities are extremely concerned about funding those changes that'll have to happen. We have 9, I believe, that have to be changed through here in the city, so everyone's keeping an eye on that. Another interesting part, I was also attending that conference, that was really important to me to attend was the pension reform. And it was really about a lot of the reporting changes, the GASB, you know, we mentioned that, GASB as how they refer to it, reporting mechanisms, and Robert, some of those things I'll be bringing to our next meeting. I know the guys are all up on it, but it was some really insightful kinds of things and some ways in which they're being implemented that I think could be of help to us. So it was a lot of the top dogs from all over the state, and some interesting things happening there. Also had a great speaker, an author, Socialnomics, based on marketing through technology, of course, and all the different technological things that are happening for municipalities and how they're doing things and whatnot. So I've got a lot to learn, a lot to absorb, and a lot to bring, hopefully, to my stuff here at the city. MPO coming up soon, no update on that, and that's it. Thank you. Commissioner McBoy?
Thank you. Just one item. I wanted to say that I was very glad to be able to be here Sunday evening in front of City Hall. There was a very positive gathering of folks, some from our community, some from other places, a lot of people out front of City Hall in support of immigration reform, and really moving stories of people's split families and things that people are doing. And there's a caravan of folks moving around the state, meeting with our state representatives and federal representatives, and trying to raise awareness that this is something that, especially in Florida, where the immigrant community is very important for agriculture, which is a big part of our business. So I was glad to be able to support that.
Thank you. Vice Mayor?
Thank you. I had the opportunity at the conference this week to chair the joint meeting of the Broward, Palm Beach, and Dade County elected officials, Gold Coast League of Cities breakfast, which I will be the chair this year. Our featured speaker at this breakfast were representatives from the All Aboard Florida initiative, and you mentioned it just a second ago, Mayor. This is something we all need to take pay very close attention to, because as they say, the devil's in the details. When this initiative was initially rolled out, we kind of got the impression there was going to be a minimal impact to the local municipalities, but I think as more information is coming forward, we're finding out that it's going to be a significant economic cost to all the municipalities. So we really need to monitor this very, very closely and make sure that we do everything possible to minimize the amount of local tax dollars they're gonna have to expend, that we're gonna have to expend to honor our lease agreements or contractual agreements with FEC for these railroad crossings. I think we're looking at a potential exposure of the numbers, the loose numbers are being kicked around now of what, $3.3 million? Something like that, $3.3 million that frankly, we don't have. So we're gonna have to really start looking to the Florida Department of Transportation, perhaps the federal government, or we may have to rely on the FEC themselves to reach out to the Federal Railroad Association, because I guess they've got some relatively cheap money that they're borrowing to put this program together in the first place. Well, maybe we need to piggyback on that as well. But that's something we need to be very, very conscious of, particularly as we roll into our budget season. Of course, it's hitting us at a bad time. We don't know what the numbers look like, but we all need to pay attention, and I'm sure Mike will let us know on a day-by-day basis what's going on there. I also had the opportunity to run into some folks from Comcast who have a couple of very interesting initiatives that center around providing internet access and computers to some of our less, to some of our economically disadvantaged parts of our community. And I'm looking forward to a very serious conversation with them about what we can do in a really big way here in the city of Lake Worth, to provide internet access and potentially the computer center for our students, because a lot of these kids simply don't have access, they don't have the computers, and they're getting further behind with their studies because they're being given homework assignments that they can't complete. So we'll see what we can do to kind of bridge that gap. And also, I had the privilege, I guess, last week to have been invited to dinner by the governor. And the governor actually came to the city of Lake Worth, and we sat for about an hour or so. And I invited the principal from Lake Worth High School to participate, and another member of the public. And this is just another in a series of meetings I've had with the governor over the last 2 or 3 years, trying to get Lake Worth to be more of a focal point for Tallahassee, and kind of keeping them up to date on where we are, where we've been, where we need to be. I did ask the governor to make good on his promise to spend a day or so, or a lion's share of a day here in the city, actually touring the city. And I think that may be a big reality coming up real soon. So stay tuned for that. I look forward to the governor coming and hanging out with us here in Lake Worth. I think, and I'm not sure, but I think this may have been his first time here in the city as governor. So that was pretty neat. So that's all I have.
And I just want to know, how come I get coffee and you get dinner? I asked him to come and then you got to host him. That's no fair. No.
Yeah, I paid for dinner, by the way.
You better have. Commissioner Zerdy, you have something?
Just want to remind everybody, the visioning workshop this Saturday, 1 o'clock here. And if you want to help clean up a little bit, you can join Commissioner Amoroso also in the morning at 8:30, right?
No, it's September.
Oh, September. It's not this Saturday.
Thanks.
It's a month ahead. Well, we can still go to Saturday. Okay. Oh,
Let you clean up on your own.
Yeah.
You can go out this Saturday.
Clean up some
but-
ways.
So Saturday is an important day for us. We'll talk about our master plan for infrastructure here.
Madam Mayor, if I could just clarify that the visioning session starts at noon
Here.
here.
Here, Saturday.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Everyone, good?